Desmond Ridder and the Atlanta Falcons versus Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Baltimore Ravens taking on the champions from the NFC, the Atlanta Falcons. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway in the final game of a busy Sunday. And we will not have a return, so the first drive of the Super Bowl will begin at the 25. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we are looking at one of the game's most important players. And whether he's the centerpiece of the offense or taking a backseat to his teammates, offenses always look to the quarterback to be a leader in moments like this. He's got to be that calm, composed pillar out there who stays level-headed and keeps everyone focused on the task at hand.
Now a first carry, hit 32.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on... Oh, no, his first throw of the Super Bowl is intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Fighting to stay upright. The quick feet. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And the Falcons grab it. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. So a rocky start on both sides offensively. Turnovers exchanged.
I saw what you did there.
What'd I do? Rocky. Two Rockies.
I saw that. I got it. And, you know, and right now, they're carrying it around like they are wearing boxing gloves. If we're going to have that kind of a reference, they've got to get it together and start playing a little bit better ball.
So he'll be stopped here for no gain, and that'll make it second down. Robinson gets the toss on the right side. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Here's 3rd and 10. Ridder. Short throw to Smith. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. On 4th down, Bradley Pinion on to punt for the Falcons. Deep to return is Scotty Miller. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard 42. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, that one hurts. That wipes away what would have been a big play.
But you and I both know coaches aren't real big on silver linings. But at least that play call was a successful one. Now the focus offensively, that goes to overcoming the penalty and making all that yardage back again.
Jackson on 1st down. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. 27 yards. And the Ravens are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Atlanta regains possession of the football. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Ritter back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Ritter from the gun. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
And we are back. Biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, and both teams ready for the start of the 2nd quarter. Welcome back to the date on the calendar we circle every year. Super Bowl Sunday. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis here with you as we get set to begin quarter 2. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now Jackson. Down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Here's Jackson. Buying time to his left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. A give to Robinson on the option. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Here's Ritter. He sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. The throw here, right sideline.
Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Ritter throwing on third down. He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Sticking with the passing game. Here's Ritter again. Over the middle, he'll get it to Harrison. And he's got this down to the 35. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. First down, here's Ritter. And his throw is incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Ritter will set up to throw it. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Ritter. Short throw caught by Pitts. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Second down and a yard. Ritter to throw it. Throw left side, there's London. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Ritter now. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on first.
Look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal and you throw the pick, not good at all.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. A leap and he's got it. He got it. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Jackson. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Back to throw, Ritter. He finds his man, complete. That's Harrison. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. Ritter now on second down. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 42. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And did he have enough? He did. He kept it online and managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner. So we've come upon halftime in the big one. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And taken down. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely pleased, doing their best not to show it to their team, of course, because as you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish. Get the job done. They know how close they are to lifting that trophy. One more solid half of football, and they can do exactly that.
On first down, right back to Hall. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Jackson from the shotgun. There goes a deep ball, end zone, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. Short throw caught by Pitts. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Robinson will try to pick it up. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. It's a 40-yard punt, but they lose yardage on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. This time, Jackson will throw it. That's caught. It's Flowers. He's to the 15. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, 66 yards. And the Ravens will extend their third-quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Atlanta prepped and readied for its next possession. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Ritter's throw into the hands of Pitts here. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Second down and a run by Robinson. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Robinson with another carry. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Folks, welcome back to the biggest stage in sports, the Super Bowl, and now we get down to the good stuff, the 4th and final quarter. And this will be a Falcons first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. Ritter now looking to throw it this time. He's going to float this one deep right side. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. A big play there. 57 yards. And the Falcons have made it a 1-score game again. Here are the
No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Ritter will throw for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A 1-score game. 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock. A short throw caught by Andrews. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Here's Jackson to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be Falcon football. Atlanta regains possession of the football. And we're at the time in this Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the 4th quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Put picked off by Ashton Davis. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game, and so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when
Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are right back in this football game. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Working from the gun, Ritter. He finds his man, complete. It's Harrison. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. He'll look to throw. Short throw caught by Pitts.
obviously this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Ritter looks to throw it. Right back to Pitts again. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Here's Ritter. It's complete to Robinson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Ritter. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down. Now Ritter. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And they'll get him down after a pick. Ritter's throw complete there to Smith. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Oh, now a running play here with Smith. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Here now, second and goal. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass.
And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed, and in a tight game like this, so they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Here's Ritter. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it, so a sack on a two-point try.
I think we can figure out why they went for 2 there, right? Up 1. You want to make it a field goal difference if at all possible. They didn't get it. Now they've got to play some defense down the stretch.
Yeah, not much margin for error now for your D. They just have to get it into range. Jackson and the Ravens, here they come. down 15-14. A little over 40 seconds to go. A field goal wins the Super Bowl, but work to do here on 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Complete. This is Mitchell. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Jackson to throw. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
Here's Jackson. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here, because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll put it out to the 25. And now the attention on the Falcons offense. Trailing by a touchdown. 30 seconds to go. And they have to have a touchdown to level this Super Bowl as they come up on 1st down. Throwing now is Ritter. This is Robinson. Dancing away at the 35. And he's going to pick up a 1st down here as that clock continues to run. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Back to throw. Ritter. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And oh, that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Ritter looking to throw it here. He's going to let it fly. Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up. A final shot now for Ritter. This ball down the field for Pitts. That is incomplete. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
He's going to go up top again. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. This ball intercepted. And the Ravens are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. It's all over. Just one is left standing, and that one is the Baltimore Ravens, your Super Bowl champions. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. And what a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.